Okay, so now that you're certified, congratulations. The million-dollar question is, now what? And the answer to that is we have to start getting you to build up your client base as you build up your business brand. And so oftentimes you're most likely an entrepreneur, so you are a personal brand. You're gonna be selling yourself. Now you're probably wondering, well, Jade, what if I don't have a portfolio? What if I don't have before and after photos? That's okay. You are gonna be selling your passion and your expertise. And yes, you are an expert because you know more than the person that is inquiring about these services. And that's what you're going to sell them on. So you are gonna be selling yourself in a lot of ways when it comes to entrepreneurship. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of finding clients, I'm gonna share with you in this video a couple of ideas to really build up your client base as well as your models, so that way you can get experience, apply what you've just learned, and begin to build your portfolio, which is then gonna generate new leads and new clients that want to get their scars or stretch marks camouflaged. So first things first, I have my notes here. Social media. So when it comes to social media, I believe this is today's market. So whether or not you love or hate social media doesn't matter, because if you're not on social media, you're doing yourself a huge disservice and really accelerating the growth of your business and your personal brand. People need to start knowing you and seeing you. And I also believe that when it comes to social media, being able to put yourself on all the social media platforms, especially in the very beginning, is so key, because you never know who your client or where your client is going to be coming from. So one of the things that I see a lot of entrepreneurs and new artists do is that they really just focus on one platform, such as Instagram, for example. And it's like dating. I always believe that you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, because again, you're just limiting the growth and acceleration of your business and people being able to get to know you and meet you. And so I would set up profiles for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest even, and any of other websites. Like I know some people, create profiles on Nextdoor and things of that nature. This is all about networking online and building and establishing not only credibility, but the connections that could lead you to those referrals and our clients. And so making sure that you get yourself on all of those social media platforms and really beginning to build your brand, and being able to showcase them online. I would also do videos as much as you can, because it really is the fastest way to breed a connection with the person who is possibly looking into this. If they can see you, hear you, get a feel for you, they are more inclined to give you a call, send you a DM or a message, inquiring for more information. And so I believe video is the way to go, as uncomfortable as it may seem. Otherwise, definitely photos and doing a lot of educational content on what is paramedical tattooing, what type of scars can you cover, what type of scars can you work with, what makes someone a great candidate, how to book with you, how to contact you. Those are super, super important, and it's okay if it's all the same content on all those platforms. So if social media is not your forte, if you feel extremely lost and overwhelmed, then it's gonna be to your best advantage to invest in someone who can create that social media presence for you. And there's a ton of social media managers out there. You can go to Upwork, you can go to Fiverr and hire people. You can probably go on your local Facebook group and just simply post something that you're needing help on social media, and if anyone has any referrals, and I'm sure you're gonna get a ton of information. Just start is going to be your biggest takeaway in this video. Is you need to make sure that you're on all the platforms. And even if you don't spend all your time on all the platforms, that's okay. I'm not a huge TikTok person. I love it. I think it's really entertaining, but I don't consistently post on there. But I still make sure that I have a presence there and that I have information about my business on there, even though I maybe only get 10% of my leads on TikTok. But I'm also making sure that I'm on YouTube and Google My Business and Instagram. And yes, when it comes to the scope of my business in the 6 years that I've been practicing, I have literally gotten leads from every platform, including Pinterest. And so again, if I was only on Instagram, I'm so dependent on that feeding me and generating leads that, again, it's a very limited way of thinking, and it's not going to be the most effective and efficient solution for you, especially as a new artist. Another way that you can begin to build your clientele is networking, actually making in-person contact with people, joining your city networking groups, your neighborhood networking groups, reaching out to dermatologists, surgeons, med spas, your injector, people that you currently use for your beauty services, and letting them know that this is something that you're offering. You know, it's really interesting. I think when most people see you, they're always like, what's new? How are you doing? And we're so quick to just kind of dismiss it and be like, oh, things are great. No, I would become absolutely obsessed with what you're building and growing. And so anytime that question naturally comes up, I would always be sure to put it out there and let them know, you know, I'm doing amazing. I just started this paramedical business, or da 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 da. And most people don't know what paramedical tattooing is. So this is a great table topic to begin to unfold and uncover and learn how to speak about what it is that you do, and just educating and letting people know that this is an option. I think 9 out of 10 times, most people always say, I had no idea this existed. I didn't know this was a solution. And if they don't know that it's available or that it's a solution, how would they ever purchase it? How would they ever book it, right? And so making sure that you join networking groups, making those in-person connections is another way that you can generate your leads. And then you can also send out an email to your closest friends and family, letting them know that you have some exciting news, you wanted to update them, and ask for their support, and give them maybe a bullet pointed list on ways that they can support you, whether it's follow my new Instagram account, my Facebook account, my YouTube account, leave a comment. Other ways that you can support me is refer your friends or family that you think might benefit from this service, you know, or book a free consultation with me if this is something that you're interested in doing. Those are great ways to ask for support from friends and family who do want to support you in some way, even if it's not to monetarily book a service with you. It's simply just getting them to repost a story, follow you, and engage with your social media, which helps with the algorithm in letting other people, you know, get to meet you and come across you. And then the last thing, which I kind of touched, was just asking for partnerships with med spas, injectors, surgeons, dermatologists. You never know. It really is a numbers game, and just, again, educating them that this is a service that you're providing and that you think it would be a really great option, you know, to serve their clients by treating their scars or their stretch marks or things of that nature. You never know. All it takes is one conversation, one connection that can then have a rippling effect and really be able to refer and get more eyes on your business, and which, you know, conversations, I say, always lead to conversions. And so it really is a numbers game, and you just really got to put yourself out there.